The stars are faintly shining over the desert. The radio is clear, but the silence here is never peaceful. At one spot on the Middle East map, an American outpost is under threat. Communication cut off an hour and a half ago. Intelligence reports a few hundred fighters crossed the border and are coming to clean up. Command makes the call. Emergency air evacuation and supply drop under fire at the airbase. Everything comes alive. Squad after squad boards the belly of a C-130 Hercules. These planes don't shine. They're covered in dust from hundreds of missions. The Hercules don't ask questions. They just fly on board our ammo, medical supplies, armored vehicles, and special communications operators. Along with them, allies, crews from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Jordan. They take off as one formation, like a herd of war elephants, which gave the move its name. Elephant walk at the edge of the runway, a light ripple in the air from roaring propellers. One last wave, and the whole army is in the sky. In 3 hours, they'll be over the target, dropping gear by parachute, landing troops, and starting the evacuation under fighter cover. Imagine a truck, but not on the road, in the sky, with roaring turboprop engines, a belly full of paratroopers, boxes of supplies, and even jeeps. This is no ordinary plane. This is the Hercules. A legend, a symbol of American air power. It all started in 1951, when the U.S. Air Force realized they needed a new transport plane that could land on dusty roads in Africa or icy plateaus in Antarctica. Lockheed won the contract, and in 1954, the first C-130 took to the skies. They named it after the ancient Greek hero, Hercules. And that's not just a cool name. This plane is built tough, like an ancient god, and just as durable. Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, the Balkans, Syria. It landed under fire, evacuated the wounded, delivered supplies where roads didn't exist, but not just war. The C-130 dropped food to starving regions in Africa, fought fires in California, dropped paratroopers over the Arctic, evacuated people. After hurricanes, the same plane could be flying a combat mission in the morning and carrying kids for humanitarian aid by evening. That's what it is, a workhorse. Strong and selfless. It's almost 100 feet long, like 3 buses. The wingspan is 130 feet, about the size of a tennis court. Top speed is 370 miles per hour. For a truck, that's like a racehorse. It can fly up to 2,350 miles, fully loaded. That's enough to cross Europe from Lisbon to Moscow without refueling. It can carry up to 20 tons. That's 2 armored vehicles or 90 fully equipped soldiers. Its 4 Allison T-56 turboprop engines sound like thunder, ready to rise. You'll never forget their low roar at takeoff. There are over 70 versions. The AC-130 gunship turned into a flying death machine with guns and cannons. The firefighter flies to fires, dropping tons of water. The tanker refuels other planes. In midair, there's even a C-130 with skis, the Arctic Hercules. Despite its age, the Hercules won't retire. Over 60 countries still use it. Its ease of repair, versatility, and reliability made it the Kalashnikov of planes. Simple, tough, and effective. The Lockheed C-130 Hercules is more than a plane. It's a symbol of how engineering and necessity can create a machine that serves humanity for decades. And when you hear that low rumble in the sky, look up. Maybe the Hercules is flying overhead. Subscribe if you want to know more about military gear that really changed history. And remember, behind every plane, there's not just metal, but stories, history, and technology.
Man, it sure beefed up the C-wire.